Your selfish misdirection tortures me like a victim of...
Yeah. Hey, hello. It is fourth time Brooklyn edition, ReW WhO at the fantabulous Branded Saloon in Brooklyn, obviously. And MiCheLe DoWNeS. MiCheLe is the who of the day. But MiCheLe, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Who is that photograph on your Facebook?
That is the illustrious Tina Marie. Can you hear?
I love Tina Marie.
Tina Marie is...
What's the big song of hers? That big giant hit. We gotta move a little closer.
I Need to Love You.
Sing it. Can you sing it? There we go. Yeah, we like to be close. Oh, wait. No, but she had a big giant hit.
So she had Square Biz, I Need Your Loving.
How does it go? How does it go? She is gorgeous.
I'm talking Square Biz to you, baby. Square Biz. I'm talking love, that is. And then I Need Your Loving, and that's the bottom line. I need your loving.
That must be it.
That one.
That's the one.
She was
Tina Marie.
recognized. I think she was discovered by Motown or some shit. She was the only white talent.
Good for her. Good
She's
for her.
real. She's the baddest bitch on the planet.
Tina Marie, I love her.
Yeah.
Can you grab that microphone? This is live, and we're always like on the job training every minute.
This one?
Yeah, do that one for now. So we have a great day. Today is June 17th. June 17th, and besides it being an amazing day, just in general, on my way over here, I heard it was the 100th birthday of IBM.
Really?
And without IBM, we would not have a web show. So
without IBM, we wouldn't have what's his face.
So you know what? 100 years for IBM. Yeah, thanks for you, because now we have ReW WhO.
Bill Gates. That's who I was thinking of. We wouldn't have him.
Well, we might have him, but he might not be doing what he's doing.
No, not at all.
Right? There might not be like all this.
No, not at all.
Google, etc.
Really, he didn't want them.
Yeah, well, there's a book out right now. Do you know about that book?
No.
I just heard about it. Someone's reading it in my house in the loo. And you know how like you read in that room?
Yeah.
And there's a book all about all of that. And that Bill Gates is really a figurehead. It's almost like he's a mannequin, like they found him and he was a genius guy and they said, we can do all this, but we need you as the front man. There's a book out. I'll have to get the author. It's in my house in the bathroom, the book, but...
That's hot.
I know, it is.
So who's the we? IBM?
No, the government.
The government?
Yeah, it's all the government.
That's
So
hot.
hello, government. Yeah, we know. We know what you're up to. But
that.
June 17th, this is that infamous day when O.J. Simpson...
Word. Hotness.
Yes, if you remember that Ford Bronco,
Yeah.
this is the day O.J. Simpson does not turn himself in on murder charges and the L.A. police chase his Ford Bronco for hours. Eventually, he gave up.
And
do you remember that?
Interrupting one of my dad's basketball games. I remember that.
And you know, at Joey Ramone's birthday party, Black 47 was performing that night, and they said, but you know what they said? They said the last time we played at Irving Plaza was that damn night that OJ was on the Bronco, and every TV, everyone was watching OJ. And they said it just the other night, and here it is. June 17th was that day.
It's one of the greatest cases ever. In
Well,
the history of
for
the United
OJ
States.
it was.
Well, for us, as this melting pot supposedly in the United States, it's one of the greatest cases ever. You know?
Well, it changed a lot for court TV, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. All right, also on this day, this is a crazy one. Bruce Springsteen separated from Juliette Phillips. Remember that?
Yeah.
Tunnel of Love.
Yeah.
That was not a very long
that
tunnel.
because they seemed like they were together forever, but they would be together forever.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know. Led Zeppelin began their last European tour on this date, June 17th.
Yep.
Can you guess what year that was?
76.
Wow, they're
Did I guess
last.
correctly?
They're last.
94.
80.
Oh,
Right in the middle, baby.
98.
1980 was their last European tour.
Okay.
You know, I heard they're getting back together, though, so you never know.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
alimony is a big deal. You know, and these bands, I always call these the alimony tours, you know, like how many,
It is.
I think it matters how many times they've been married. how often that they do that.
I actually didn't know any of them were married.
I don't know. I don't
Really?
really know.
They probably are.
Led Zeppelin?
They would have to
I
be.
would think that
Really?
they have children. Don't you
I would
think?
think that they pollinate. I didn't know that they actually married anybody.
I'm not sure really. I don't know, but I'm sure. I
It's
don't
not.
know.
Yeah.
But do you remember the song? This is a cool one, I think. Looking Glass released Brandy.
I don't know that song. Oh, that.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, I know
Brandy.
that song.
It's like the best song.
It's
You're
a
a
gorgeous
fun
song.
girl. That was today. They released that song on this day, June 17th in 1972. It's the same day, the same exact day, June 17th, was the day that 5 people were arrested for burglarizing the Democratic Party at the Watergate Hotel.
72.
June 17th.
72. That was my birthday. It was a hot year.
Is today your birthday?
No, birthday.
Birth year.
Today's my
Yeah.
birthday.
Oh, so you were born during the
72.
Watergate. So do you have anything to do with the Watergate scandal?
Probably. And
Did
I
you
don't
know that you were born the year of Watergate?
No, not until.
Not until right now?
Yeah.
See how educational this
How
show
about
is?
that?
I love that.
Awesome.
This show, you learn a lot.
I did.
All right, what else do you want to know? Do you want to pick one? Cheeseburger in Paradise. You know that silly song by Jimmy Buffett?
No, I don't know that one.
Cheeseburger in
It's
paradise.
perfect for the branded-saloon. I'm sure they have some cheeseburgers here that are
They're good
exceptional. The
Now-
food is delicious here in the
Yeah.
branded.
The food is gorgeous.
And well, Jimmy, he peaked at number 32. I
Oh,
wouldn't
what
mind
is that?
peaking at 32, would you?
I wouldn't mind peaking at 100.
There
That
you
wouldn't
go.
be bad.
Yeah.
What is Cheeseburger in Paradise about?
It's a song about eating, I guess, a cheeseburger
Cheeseburger.
in paradise. He's
Really?
also the one that wrote
Something like that.
Margaritaville.
Yeah, that.
So
that,
Jimmy
yeah.
Buffett is a very, very, I guess he's a hungry
Fortune.
guy. He sings about food, you know, and drinking and
Yeah.
eating, you know. I mean,
Right.
what else is there? I mean,
Right.
it's all about the love. It's
Right.
the day that the Marx Brothers released their A Day at the Races.
Mhm.
Do you know who they are?
Yes,
You know
I do.
Sarah, bass player in the Rude Ones? She's
Yeah.
related to the Marx Brothers, I just
Yeah.
found out. She is my bass
That's
player. She is related to the Marx Brothers.
Little Sarah.
That's pretty
Isn't that awesome? I just found that out. What a amazing.
one? Which one?
All of them, they're brothers.
Really?
The Marx
But
Brothers.
wait, I thought only 2 of them were brothers.
Yeah.
One wasn't. I thought just 2.
Well, you'll have to ask Sarah,
I'm
because
probably
she's
wrong.
the one that knows.
That's hot.
I know. It's Venus Williams' birthday today. And
Yay.
this is a big one. I think these are the original Mary-Kate and Ashley. Did you ever watch Bewitched?
Yeah.
Tabitha, you
Mhm.
remember little Tabitha? Well, that
Uh-huh.
was twins. That was the original Mary-Kate and Ashley. It was
Right.
Diane and Erin Murphy.
Right.
These 2 little twins that switched parts, and Mary-Kate and Ashley followed in their footsteps, but
Mm-hmm.
look what happened to them.
Right.
I love Mary-Kate and Ashley, but I loved little Tabitha too. Who could not love Tabitha?
Tabitha was
She
adorable.
was
I
so
loved her.
cute, but she was
I
2
loved her.
people, Diane and Erin Murphy. Happy birthday. It's the
Yay.
day that the Statue of Liberty arrived in New York City. Today, June 17th,
Hot.
1885. That was the day that,
Yep.
that it came
I
to
know.
America. The Kinks arrived in New York City on this day, June 17th, for the first time beginning their first U.S. tour.
Uh-huh.
Look at that year. 65. You weren't born yet, baby.
No, not yet.
Little.
It was a beautiful, beautiful beginning.
For the Kinks?
For the Kings.
Yeah.
definitely.
Do you like the Kinks?
I do, of course.
How can, they're legendary.
That's right.
What else happened on this amazing day? Birthdays. Barry Manilow, born in Brooklyn. Brooklyn
Hey,
edition. So,
yeah.
how can you not love Barry Manilow?
And still has his accent to this day.
Brooklyn? And why wouldn't
You
he?
can tell, of course.
Well, he's a legend, you
He's
know?
for real. He's a good guy.
Rudolph Nureyev, you know who he is?
Mhm.
Rudolph Nureyev. He defected on this day, June 17th, and he went to Frankfurt, Germany to defect.
For Frank.
Interesting,
Which
huh?
is odd, right?
I-
You would think you would choose better.
or differently.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess anything was better at the time, you know? The first kidney transplant ever in history happened on this day, June 17th.
Awesome.
Now, that was 1950, so could you imagine how many kidneys have been transplanted since that day?
Yeah.
I know people that are on lists for kidneys.
Do you know, and this is a total side, I write for Hep C, like pharmaceutical stuff. Do you know if you have Hep C, right, and it gets to a really advanced stage, and you get
Transplant?
a transplant, it doesn't get rid of the virus. You could get the virus all over again.
Well, I didn't know. So are you really smart with Hep C?
No. It's just that I write what they tell me to write.
But you know, a lot of people like that have it can live with it forever, and they're fine.
Well, until they die, but they don't.
But they don't usually die from that, do they?
It's the fact that eventually their liver stops. That's the problem.
So, but isn't the liver the only organ that can
Regenerate? Yeah. But when it regenerates kind of like
Not
fucked
well.
up.
Wow. Wow. All right, we're going to take a break in a second, but before we do, it's also Newt Gingrich's birthday today.
I love you.
It's his birthday, and Joe Piscopo's birthday.
I love Joe Piscopo.
And it's a crazy day. And the angel in the room with us today, who passed away on this day in history, is Kate Smith. Now, do you know who Kate Smith was?
Of course.
She is the one who sang "God Bless America," and you know what? Good for her. Good for Kate Smith.
She had a good run.
She had a good run. Actually, she died at 78 years old.
That's
so, I
not
mean,
bad.
that's not bad, right? But in this day and age, like, isn't 78 the new 50?
At least the new 40.
it is.
Except if
It
you
is.
have a bad liver.
Right.
I know, but we are at a bar,
It is
and we
true.
love being in bars, and it's ReW
I don't
WhO.
want to talk about
And
that.
you know
livers
what?
in bars.
Again, hats off. 100 years to IBM. Without them, we would be nothing. Exactly. So we'll be back with more fun and games on ReW WhO. Yay.
Depression and your indiscretions show a lack of respect.